balls. G. That's Igor.
Dr. Cortex, you're magnificent.
That's Engine. He looks the same. It's true. They're basically the same character.
Igor keeps his promise.
Does not sound...
Dr. Cortex.
Couldn't Jack have just, like, flipped over him?
Yes.
Well, I guess he's a nice guy.
That is true. He is a gentleman.
Whoa! What the fuck kind of defense system was that?
Igor, you're back.
I'm amazed that he dodged that.
That can't just be a hunch. You have a tumor, my mans.
Big generator behind the door over there. Jack smashed circuit with something to make lightning stop.
Kind of looks like a jackal.
Yeah.
I bet that won't stop it.
Looks like a clam.
I better get back quick.
It does.
It's like one of the clamps from Pikmin. Now that's a series I'd love to play with Juan too.
Ooh, yeah. I would love to watch you play.
I can't wait to abuse him when he fucking comes here for Christmas time.
He's gonna be doing nothing.
You think you came here for fucking vacation?
Nah, you came here to record GCN videos. You know, it's funny. He watches some of our videos. He's just gonna hear that.
He might quit.
Oh fuck no! They'll just cancel the vacation. Not quite.
Fuck, I thought that actually did something.
Not quite.
Door is barred off. Oh, hey, maybe I could pull it open.
Maybe.
This thing is basically like a fucking...
Nope. Your booger is not strong enough.
Shit balls.
You'll break it eventually. We're going the wrong way.
Well, he said it was the door on the right, but like, what am I actually supposed to do?
Oh, save? Mostly because I just want to hear it again.
Oogie's monsters approach.
Yeah, bro, I would love to play Pikmin on this channel. Me and Juan were fucking fanatic when it comes to Pikmin.
I have the first and third game. If you want to play. Actually, I have the second game too.
We'll start with the beginning of the series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Playing Pikmin 1 and 3, they are phenomenal.
Oh, they're fun. They really are. Especially the first one. The first one's such a classic, honestly. Such a classic.
Honestly, though, the one that I enjoyed the most was when you let me try out Pikmin 2.
Yeah.
Like, I think that one's my favorite.
That's a lot of people's favorites. And that's also a lot of people's most hated.
Really?
Because Pikmin 2, the one thing that it does is it gets rid of the day system entirely, and it gets rid of the time limit system entirely. Pikmin 1, you had 30 days to get off of that planet, and you only had so many precious minutes per day to collect your ship parts.
They really respawn?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
But in Pikmin 2, you have as many days as you want. And when you go inside of caves, which a lot of the time in Pikmin 2 is spent inside of caves, there's no day time limit when you're inside of a cave. You could spend as much time as you want inside of a cave, and it won't stack on days, and it won't stack on any time to your day. So a lot of people disliked how it's not as rushed as the first game, which a lot of people love. A lot of people loved having a time limit when they played that game.
Yeah. No, I could imagine. The reason that I like Pikmin 2 more isn't really because of, like, the mechanics change to the point where it kind of makes it more relaxed. I like it more because of, your end goal. Because, you know, your goal in that game is to pay off the debt, right? More or less.
Oh, that's exactly the goal.
Yeah. I like that. I like seeing a clear goal ahead, you know? Especially when you have, like, a big number, and then what you do throughout the game brings that number down. Something about that is oddly satisfying to me.
Definitely, I like that a lot, too, and that's why I like the first game so much, is because the goal of the first game is you have 30 days to get all of your ship parts back, or your air supply will run out and you'll die on this planet. Like, it adds such amazing suspense, but it's such an amazing game. Like, you get to perceive the world from a very, very, you know, minuscule angle, but it's still so amazing, you know? Like, objects in the road that you don't even look twice at, like, to Olmar and his Pikmin, it's like a fucking fortress. It's crazy.
Try beating on those doors.
I just had to burn them for longer. Does this ability, like, regenerate over time?
Probably.
1.04. They said it was the door on the right.
I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they said. But yeah, Mason series.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Something I didn't get into until, well, when you introduced it to me. I never really played any Pikmin games.
I love trying to do no death runs.
Oh, man.
It's hard, but it's
Absolutely
entertaining.
Though I got addicted to Pikmin 3 for a little bit. Because that game is insanely fun.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
Yep. The only thing that kind of, like, turned me off was, like, you know, I'm trying to explore these areas the best I can. But the thing is, it's like, I'm starting to run out of fruit to the point where it's like I can't replenish the juice.
That's what I really, really love about that game, is that is a really interesting way to do the time limit system.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
that was an ingenious break.
Oh, honestly, yeah. Because there's always just enough.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a thing where it's like, yeah, you have all the time in the world, but also you have to make sure you keep collecting fruit so that you can replenish your time limit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly thought that was pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that quite a lot.
Going back to the conversation about the completionist challenge, I have one. I have a game coming up. It's not the next game, but it's the game after, I think. And I know for a fact that I am going to hate doing the streams during that time. Because one of the games I have to complete, and it's in the beginning, is Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, you don't like that game at all, do you?
I fucking hate that game. To me, it's like the worst game I've ever played.
Oh, man.
Well, because the thing is like, the Colossus fights are great. Like, the Colossus fights are really cool. But they get to be a little bullshit sometimes. Because you know how the Colossi shake and during that time you can't move? Well, sometimes they shake for the duration of your hold meter. And then you just fall to the bottom and you have to start over. Which gets really frustrating, especially when you want to, like, you know, progress after doing, like, 10 minutes of this battle. What are you being timed with?
I think it's a time limit until the generator turns back on. Because I did not fully destroy it.
Yeah. That was... But yeah, so that's one problem I have with the game, is that sometimes the boss's retaliation feels bullshit. Because you can be on top of that Colossus. You can have your hold meter be full. But if that Colossus feels like it, he can shake until you have to fall off.
Wow, that's pretty fucked up. So, like, you basically have to climb when you have rest points underneath you.
Yes, basically. And sometimes he doesn't give you a chance to get to them. Secondly, the second thing that I hate about this game...
Fuck.
Wow, bear traps.
I, like, can't grab them by accident.
The second thing that I fucking hate about this game is, navigating. Navigating in Shadow of the Colossus is so annoying. Because the way that you navigate from Colossus to Colossus is you have to hold up your sword, and it shines like a beacon of light. And, you know, at first it's spread out, but when you're facing the direction that...
Ow.
Oh, fuck. Did you just die?
I think
Oh,
so.
fuck. Anyway, so it shines this beacon of light. And at first it's spread out, and then it converges when it goes in the direction you need to go. But here's the thing. If you don't have light, it doesn't work. because the sword doesn't reflect the light until when you're in the light, like in sunlight. So if you're in the dark or you're in a dark place, you have no idea where the fuck you're supposed to go. And
Are there, like, do you ever ride around at night and there's, like, no light at all?
Yes, well, not night, but, like, you go into some dark places. And then you have no clear navigation.
Well, aren't there only, like, a certain amount of, like, exits when you go into a dark place?
There could be up to 3 exits.
Okay.
And only one of them leads to a Colossus.
How big are these areas?
Dude, it's one huge world. Like, there's no loading or anything. It's an entire world loaded at once. So you can imagine navigating that when you have no map and no navigation all the time. And even the navigation is unreliable because all it does is point in a direction. It doesn't account for, like, walls or anything, you know? Like, it just says, he's that way, but you might have to go, like, this weird roundabout way to get to him. So that sucks. That's really bad design. Thirdly, Aggro, your horse, is a pussy. He's a straight pussy. There will be a ledge that's, like, a little bit off the ground, and you try to just, like, walk off it, and he'll be like, no. So navigating with Aggro is really annoying. Mm-hmm. Hell, there's one part where you have to kind of, like, walk around this lake, like this like, little river, or whatever you want to call it, like a pool of water. But there's barely enough land. So every time you go around, he just stops every 6 seconds. And it's like, well, this isn't fun, this is just annoying. And the fourth thing that I hate, which really solidifies it for me, is that, you know how everyone calls this an art game? And, you know, it is an art game, and I understand that. But also, like, they always compliment the world and how they can just take in the environment and, you know, and it's cool just to take in the environment on your way to the Colossi, right? Wrong! Because there's nothing to look at. You're just looking at plains or, like, mountains in the distance, which is cool for, like, a cutscene, really. But, like, if you're just riding around in that, and you're frustrated already because you don't know where to go because the navigation system sucks, and now you have nothing to look at, so you're just bored. So, like, because there's nothing in the overworld. On the way to the Colossus, the world is absolutely empty. There's nothing to interact with, there's nothing to look at, it's just boring. And that's why I feel like it doesn't work as an art game. And I've actually been told before by... I knew a guy that loved the game. And I've been told before, well, you can't play it like a video game. You have to play it like an art game. And
What?
Yeah,
What
right?
does that even mean?
He's saying, like, you have to look at it as a piece of art, not as a video game. But if you ask me, video games are a form of art. So to say that is kind of stupid. And also... like, art games, I get if you want to get a message across, right? But you kind of have to realize that if you're making a video game, the fundamental goal of a video game is to be fun. If a game is not fun, I feel like it ultimately fails. And if, like, an empty environment is never fun. Like, if there's just nothing to look at and nothing to interact with, then what's the point, right? That's really why I hate Shadow of the Colossus. Like, I went into that game... like, maybe I went into the game expecting too much, but I at least expected a good game, you know? And it didn't deliver to me, you know? That's really all I gotta say about it.
I definitely have to try it for myself, because, you know, I don't even know what to expect out of the series, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, there's only, I guess, technically 2 in the series. There's Shadow of the Colossus, and then there's the spiritual predecessor, Eco.
I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to do.
Didn't you do this before?
No, I'm on a different side right now. I just like I have like no idea what I'm supposed to do. There's like this weird thing that I can like move. I'm just like I'm trying to figure out what I can do over here. It's just like a curiosity thing, I suppose. It's just exploration, really, but I don't know if I'm supposed to come back here later on when the power is shut off and do something, you know?
Yeah. Maybe. We're gonna figure it out next time. So I'm Bottles.
I'm G.
See you later.